here we are 2 years on, and since we started organising to try and go on our trip around Australia, and what we've been doing is...
You've been working very hard.
I've been working on the house, and you've been...
I've been working.
Yeah. So it's been great for me. So here we are in front of the house, and there's this old saying, what the heart don't see, the eye don't grieve over, and the opposite to that is what the eyes do see, the heart should be pleased with. And we think we've got it right with the house, don't we?
I do. Yeah, we've done very well.
So Joe's just going to take the camera in a minute, and we'll show you around the house for a little bit.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is just step forward, and we're just going to show you a view of the house. There it is in all its glory. Yeah, we wanted a pretty little beachside cottage, didn't we?
Yes.
And we think we got one. We were actually going to push the house down and then build another one, but things got in the road, COVID, and we just decided to stay with this house. And yeah, so we painted it blue, and I like the really dark blues up there. That's like Mediterranean, isn't it? Greek.
Yes, that's
and the
right.
white over there. So yeah,
it's nice and crisp.
Nice and crisp. And we'll just go in, have a look at the garden, what we did. That was one huge weekend to do this, where actually my brother came and helped us. Do you remember that weekend?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, lots of digging. And
big weekend, that
the
one.
house down.
Yeah.
Peter has so much experience in civil construction. He made it all look so easy. Without him, it would have taken so much longer. Thanks for all your help, mate.
Anyway, I'll hand over to Jo. She's just going to follow me while we walk around the house.
Yep.
Okay. Come this way.
We're coming your way.
I lost the argument with these tanks because when we got here, they were actually originally, we bought the house in 2018. When we got here, they were flaking, the paint was flaking off, so somebody had painted them. I didn't want to paint them again. I tried to clean them, but Joe won the argument and painted. They look pretty good in the end.
There's the other one down the other end. There's a pair of tanks.
Ah dear, and there's our washing hanging out. I'm about to throw these shirts away. This is my last day wearing them. So anyway, I'll come down here and I'll show you what we did for storage. So we had a big garage sale, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
Huge.
And then
we have nothing left.
lots of veneers, and gave a lot away. And then we just built these two sheds here, and show you what's inside. Put these solar exhaust fans on, and we also insulated it. So they're two sheds full of stuff.
Spent a fair bit of time insulating this, so hopefully it's not too humid. It certainly handles it pretty well. We bought a lot of the stuff, well, all of the insulation from Bunnings. We just bought this stuff here on a roll and then cut it down to strips, put it in between this, and then this is polystyrene foam wrapped up in alfoil, I guess. And here's our massive fan here. Don't know how long that'll last, but worth a try. It'll just go 24/7 and has a battery in it.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd show you the Solar King roof vent that we had installed in our house. It's probably done more than anything to keep the house cool, keep it clean, keep the ceiling cavity fresh. Healthy ceiling cavity and roof means a healthy house. And this thing is amazing, pumps out a lot of air from the roof cavity. It was recommended to us by Isles, our builder at the time, and we had it installed, so we'll just go up and have a quick look at it. Here she is. Obviously doesn't work at night, and cloudy conditions it still works pretty well. Depending on the day, it still runs. I don't know if you can hear it there. It pumps out a lot of air, so it's keeping that roof cavity well and truly ventilated. And in older houses like that, it's really important that we keep them ventilated, keep the moisture out of them, and keeps mould and mildew out. This Solar King is bee's knees. It's a really good little product. It works well. I don't know what it costs us, about $500 or something plus installation. Yeah. We had our neighbour come across, Jed. Thank you, Jed. He's a painter. And he actually just did this over a couple of days. When you watch me paint and watch a professional paint, two different things. But it ended up nice and crisp. Just used the original colour, which he matched. Yeah, that's that. That's our wee house. We'll go inside and have a look. What we call the covered way. This was probably built in the 60s, I think, this house. It's an old fibro hardwood timber. Come through. And we just ended up with 2 day rooms in the back. One in the back there, which we've done a lot of remedial work on. That's it. Come through. And then I've got photos of before with the garage. And let's see if you can put it before and after. That's it, cleaned. Yeah, g'day. Pay attention, there'll be a test after this. No, not really. Just in our shed at home, and we've been planning a lap now since about November last year, so that's 2021. It's October 2022 now, and I think we've got the truck organised. The caravan's coming in May next year. We've had that on order since November 2021, so a full 18 months to pick the van up, and hopefully that doesn't get pushed back as has been happening. Just show you today. I think one of the problems with doing a lap is getting rid of your personal belongings that you've stored and hoarded over the years. It also highlights how much excess that we have that we don't really need. So I'll show you around the shed. It's just full of gear. A lot of it, some of it, I should say, is for the restoration. We're restoring a house here. So that's an ongoing process. Take about another 5 months for me to finish. But if you have a look around, this is just the shed. So much gear that you have to get rid of. Decide what you're going to do with, what you're going to keep, and storage details, where you're going to store it, because we'll rent the property when we go away. Don't want to sell it, and it just highlights how much stuff you have to get rid of. Obviously we'll take some of the tools, some of the gear, but I don't think this is going to fit in the truck or the caravan somehow. And then there's the house to do. So we're planning on having a garage sale, getting rid of a lot of the gear that way, and maybe Gumtree for some of the stuff as well, or Facebook. So yeah, quite a lot of work in front of us. That was a big job, wasn't it?
It was a huge job.
Yeah, and
The man cave.
Oh yeah, that's from my kids, man cave. Anyway, we're leaving it like that. The people who are renting it are taking the mower and the whippersnipper, which is great. And we'll just sneak down here on the side of the house, sneaky peek at the truck, and we'll go inside now. So g'day. And come in. Might have to turn lights on. Okay, and this area here we think might have been added afterwards, we're not sure. And there's a reason for that. We've got the stairs outside. In here we call it the green room. It's the old toilet. We left it at the original paint. Pretty exciting place. Yeah. And if we come back over here, so Joe's just turned around now. This area had cupboards in, not much else. We've changed it to the laundry, hot water system. Into here we put a butler's pantry. But originally in here was the old washing machine went here, hot water system and some shelving. That's all changed out now, and we changed it to this. And this part, I'll just take this again. I love these. These are the stairs. You just don't get timber like this. And Joe said, well, we'll just leave it like that. And I think that's a great idea. I have no idea what the original idea was, the white stripes on the side. I think it was white and green, wasn't it? Like the rest of the house. Yeah, beautiful timber. The whole house is full of beautiful hardwood timber. Anyway, come up here. Joe's favourite part of the house. Again, you have to wonder whether this wasn't a built-on add-on, I should say, not a built-in, but add-on. It's just a bit different to the rest of the house. It's very small. It's a galley kitchen, I think. That's what you call this.
It was good practice for the caravan.
Yeah, it was really good. Actually, it's bigger than the caravan combined. And we had a fridge here. It stood out here. So I cut the size of the kitchen down even more. It's quite small, wasn't it? Yeah. And then if you spin around, Joe, and just show them. So with this, the original building had two walls coming out and a doorway here. So it was like a lounge, living area. We took the wall out, had to get special timber put in to support. And yeah, straight through to the lovely doors there, and it's opened it right up, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Open plan living.
Yeah. If you just show them the ceiling, that's my favourite part up here.
Done to suit the rafters, and I guess the noggins in the rafters, or the bearers I should say, so that you can nail the sheets to those, and then they put the demoulding on. And of course this room's exactly the same. So very, I guess in its day, cheap house to build, but they still had an eye for some sort of detail to try and make it look nice. Yeah.
Yeah, the doors, next time I think I'll just get the Makita and chop those timber ones out. But we're very glad we did them, aren't we?
Yeah.
So that is well over 2.5, 3 weeks work of just one person, or 2 or 3. So much work went into these, and it's got new glass glazing in. We had the guys from AA Glazing here come down and they put the putty in. It's the old original type. And the handles, these door handles, they came from Paddington Hardware in Brisbane. They've got everything. Quite amazing. So those doors open, I call them the love doors. And yeah, but it's sort of a unique feature. I've never seen that before. I've seen photos of these types of doors, never seen one before.
I really like to ensure any house I own is safe, especially when it comes to electrical. We got lucky with this house when we contacted an electrician called Daryl to help out with an issue we were having. Turns out he knows a thing or two about these older houses. Anyway, I asked him if he could neaten up our electrical meter at the front of the house. This is what we ended up with. It's been quite a journey with you, mate. Thanks, Daryl.
If you come through into here, what we call the master bedroom. And by the way, as well as all this work that I did, all these windows came out. All the mohair, the new, it's a sealer, they call it mohair, was put back in the windows. All the rubbers were put back. All the bearings or rollers were put back, so they're the old original windows. They've just been refreshed, or remedial work is what I call it, was done. And if you look over here, my favourite job is hanging doors, not removing them. So every door in this house was removed and planed down so they work again properly. These ones in particular hate hanging doors, but a lot of work was put into those. And they now work really well. They're just magnetised, old school, very old school type of stuff, and we put the new shelving in. Voila! That's it.
Not quite a walk-in rope.
No, nothing like a walking road. So come through here, bathroom. It's just we had a builder put this in, Isles, a local builder. Thank you. Did a great job. And before in here was just, there was actually a bath just here, wasn't there? A shower here and a vanity unit there. We actually had to put a toilet in, or we chose to. There's a toilet. And the next one's the study, or second bedroom, same thing again.
Repurposed cupboards.
Yeah, repurposed, they came from downstairs. Yeah, that's it. So we're now renting this property and it gets taken up on Friday. They come in, really nice couple, or 3 people.
And that's the wee house. And that's what's kept me busy while we've been waiting for our caravan. And it's 2 days to go and we're out of here. Love it. But I am going to miss the street, the neighbours. Yeah, pretty spot.